Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. And welcome to Saban Field at Dynasty Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead... in knee, and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
But the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate. His own guys is able to recover it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
That's a great read here by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now. Next time they see this same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Don't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And they'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the ground, it's Ball.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, he makes the catch. A Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Oh, a reverse. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Some noise now trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Catch hauled in here over the middle. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Edwards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
It is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, John Payne, Quentin Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Florida. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him for a 2-yard lead, which will bring up fourth down. And the Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Fielded at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Russell. He's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Off target and incomplete. The The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Quick dart to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second and goal for the offense. He keeps it on a design run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Daniels. Running with purpose.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, great chance of an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a third down call.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Montgomery. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass. It's Russell. The receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner is brought down. Florida offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for a gap. It's Barr. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He'll hand it off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. We'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Russell. Caught over the middle, it's Young. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
The shotgun handoff here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Complete to the running back on his fourth down play. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air. It's Russell. Caught by the receiver. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Young. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. See if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff running right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Going for his running back. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Leading here in the 4th quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. The Gators will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Using his legs, it's Daniels.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he make it to the marker? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the fourth quarter.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Russell. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. The 50. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up, and somehow they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Grinding away on the ground. Past the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gators will have to kick it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. To throw, it's Russell. Looking for a late, deep throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they'll take a knee with less than a minute to play. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Throwing again on second and 10. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.